So, my people, the book of James is telling us a simple rule. If you don't do what you know is right, you have sinned. Let me repeat it again. If you don't do what you know that is right, you have sinned. This is from the book of James 4, verse 17. What does this verse tell us? Most of the times, we do things in a nonchalant way. We think that we are deceiving others. We think that we are deceiving people without knowing that we are also deceiving ourselves. Remember, in the same Bible, they say, God cannot be mocked. Whatever you sow, you must reap. Yes, many of us know what is right, but because of one thing or the other, we always try to maneuver, and do it our own way. We think we are so smart. We think we can outmaneuver everybody, and become the smartest person, and we gain things in a dubious way. Remember, it is a sin. This is what James is telling us. Yes, because we know things that are right. We are not kids anymore. Me and you, we know things that we're supposed to do. We know things that are good. We know things that are bad. I always say it. There's no need of us coming out to tell you, do not commit adultery. Do not commit fornication. Do not be a false witness against your neighbor. Do not sleep with people that are not your wives. Yes. So these kind of things, we know it. It's not like we don't know it. But at the same time, we also want to satisfy our flesh. That is where the problem comes in. You always want to satisfy your flesh, going against the spirit. And what do you get in return? Eternal condemnation. So this is what James is telling us today. You know what is right and you don't do it, then you have committed sin. And there's no two ways about it. And you cannot be doing this back and forth. You commit sin, you go and ask God, God forgives you, you go back and start again. No. You cannot continue that way. You have to make a final decision. It's either you're on this side or you're on this side. God cannot be mocked. That is just the truth. God cannot be deceived. Have this at the back of your mind. A young girl, a young guy, doing things that you are not supposed to do. Yes. But you're trying to justify it within yourself. After all, let me just do it, others are doing it. That is not the best way. I always say, you and others, you have different destinies. Some people might do this and succeed. Why you do, you get caught. Let's say some people are criminals. They used to go to, some of them are armed robbers. They go and rob people and go away. And you, that first day that you follow them, they will catch you and they will kill you. And that is how you die. You become wasted. Your destiny and their destiny is not the same. Always have this at the back of your mind. If you know what is right, please do it. Don't look at anybody. Don't say, oh, this person is doing it, let me follow him. After all, this person is not doing it. This is why we are where we are today. In this country, things are not going well. Somebody will say, this thing, my brother, leave it. That is how it happens. No, it doesn't work that way. Yes, I know that only you cannot bring out the change that we need. But at least in your own little way, try to do your own. Try to do your own. And whenever you have an opportunity to tell people or correct people in a little way, please tell them in love. Don't try to shout or try to impose on them that they must do this or that. No, try to correct them in a very godly manner. Try to tell them the reason why they have to do this. Try to let them know that this is the reason why they have to do this. If the person have a sound mind, he or she will agree with you without any quarrel, without any malice. So please, let's always practice this. If you know what is right, do it. This is what James is telling us. Yes, if you know what is right, do it. Don't pretend. Don't pretend like you don't know. Don't overlook, okay, this one doesn't concern me. What do I have to do with it? It concerns you. You always have to be your brother's keeper. In every way, in your workplace, you see things are not going right. You pretend because it doesn't concern you. It is not after all, it is not your business. Your own is for you to get paid and go home. It doesn't work that way. Remember, one day you must be a business owner. You are in a hospital, you are a doctor, you are a nurse, you are behaving anyhow towards your patients. And you say, after all, I'm the one that they are under my care. And you start playing God. Remember that one day you can still be sick like them. It doesn't matter that you're a doctor, it doesn't matter that you are a nurse. Nobody knows it all. It is only God that gives us the power to do anything in this life. So if you know the good thing, do it. Yes, you are a person, you always hold people's money. When they give you people's money to pay, people that works for you, you start hiding it. You start removing small money from it. And tell them, go and share the remaining one. And you think that God is not watching you. Remember, whatever you sow, you will reap. Yes, that's just the truth. Some say there's nothing like karma. Karma doesn't exist. But I'm telling you, if you don't come in your own generation, it will come in your next generation. But you must actually pay. That's just the thing. When David committed that sin, God said, pronounce, the sword will never depart from your household. And you guys saw what happened in the Bible. From this person to Solomon, from Solomon to Absalom, all these things. There's always a war. Yes. Imagine David's son trying to sleep with his father's wives in front of the whole Israelites. This is a sacred abomination because of the simple mistake that David did. And you think imagine David is God's beloved. Yes, and you think ordinary person, you commit some certain things and go scot-free. No, it doesn't work that way. So please, if you know what is right, please try to do it. Try to do it so that at least, so that God's grace will be upon us, so that we be going little by little. We know that this race is not an easy something, but with the special help from God, we can be able to, reach the final place. This is what I want to say today, my brother. Please stay steadfast in God and have a wonderful evening. See you next time.